Hey there, welcome to another episode of Moandain Designs. I'm your host Moandain. This video is part of my Favorites Company series, and today we're going to be talking about Konami. Konami was founded March 21st, 1969 in Osaka, Japan. They are one of the giant companies that was in the video game industry for quite some time. They were responsible for games and series such as the Metal Gear series, Contra, Castlevania, Gradius, and a lot of the fun Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games. I've never had any issues with any of the Konami games, although I have kind of dropped off of collecting some of their stuff. Especially after some of the Metal Gear Solids. I believe Metal Gear Solid 2 was one of the last ones that I picked up. Now I do plan on picking up some of the other later Metal Gears, afterwards, and I believe I did pick up the one on the PlayStation Portable. I'm not really here to try to judge some of Konami's more recent decisions and or practices. I do know that they have made some decisions that the community has either questioned or rioted or turned against Konami over, including some of the things that they've done with some of their creative directors. But again, I'm really just trying my best not to pass any kind of judgment on them. I don't feel that it is my place, but they are changing, and that's just a fact. Now, again, like back in the day, I do have lots of nostalgia for old Konami games. Everything all the way up to the PlayStation 2 is basically all I've really been exposed to with them. And I would like to get into more of their stuff, but they were just one of the giants. It was, back then it was like if you saw Konami on something, you knew it was going to be a quality game. You knew that they didn't really, cheap out or made the game too cheesy or too hard or whatever. It was pretty much what you would expect it to be. Several of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games, Contra, just a lot of the multiplayer was just people gathered around the television. Kids in the neighborhood would just gather together and play. The Gradius series was one of the things that gave other shmups a run for their money. And they just did, a really good job. And all of their controls were always very tight. Nothing really felt slippery unless it was actually intended to be slippery, like a character standing on ice or something like that. And they've just been such a powerhouse for so long. Anything in the Konami library is definitely worth at least looking into. If you can get things on a good price, I would highly suggest it. And I can't say enough. I've had various companies that I've been fans of, and Konami is definitely one of them. Well, that's it for this episode of Moandain Designs. I'm your host, Moandain, and I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. If you like what you see, you can support me and my channel on Patreon by clicking one of the links below. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.